Hey, it's John. Welcome back to my channel, and today I've got a little bit of a different video from what I've posted before. I've actually just finished writing the script for my Maryland Purple Line video, and I really wanted to get that out this week, but it's not going to happen. The script ended up being like 13 pages long, so it's going to take a long time to record, but also to edit and all that stuff. And today is actually the 8th week in a row that I've posted a video on Saturdays. So it's not the most important thing, but I figured it'd be kind of a nice thing to keep going as long as I can. So today you're getting kind of a throwaway video. This is just going to be me walking around the Oculus Center, the shopping center in the World Trade Center. So as you can see, when the video started, I had just gotten off the E line subway, and here we are walking towards the main hall of the Oculus Center. And full disclosure, yeah, this is you can skip this one if you're not interested in just hearing me ramble about various things. But yeah, we're just gonna see how this goes. Much better YouTuber than myself could probably make a very interesting video without having to write a script beforehand, but here we are. So, yeah, I've been really busy lately. Work has been really busy, and it's making it very difficult to try and get films together, videos together. So I'm doing my best. I will try my darndest to get my Purple Line video out next Saturday. So make sure you subscribe if somehow you found this video and are not subscribed to my channel. I know that's something that every YouTuber says, is that, oh, my statistics say that, 50% of you aren't subscribed to my channel. And, well, it's obviously really true. A lot of people, for whatever reason, will watch one video and maybe watch a few videos and not subscribe to a channel, but, whatever. If you don't want to, that's fine. If you don't have an account, that's totally fine too. As long as somebody finds this video halfway entertaining, that'll be fine by me. So here we are actually leaving the Oculus Center, because I wanted to go get a few shots of it out the exterior of the building. As you can see, the mall portion of this building is funded. There's branded as a Westfield Mall, hopefully not to become a dead mall like so many of their other properties, but time will certainly tell there. The whole Oculus Center, not going to pretend like I know much about it. I've kind of followed the project since it was announced, and it's ridiculous. There's no two ways about it. It was outrageously expensive. It looks cool, but for being a glorified subway station, I'm not sure it was possibly the best use of public funds, but it's built, it's done, so who cares? As you can see, the area is surrounded by these concrete planters, which I'm sure are some kind of anti-terrorism proofing that they've tried to dress up with public art. Whether or not they succeeded is definitely in the eye of the beholder. But yeah, we'll just walk around, take a look at it from the inside. This I must say, this whole structure kind of reminded me of the high-speed rail station in Hong Kong, which is actually in Kowloon. Yeah, no, that station is big and beautiful, not nearly as ridiculous looking as the Oculus is, but all the trains are hidden in the basement. You can't see them. Like almost the entire line between Shenzhen and Kowloon is underground, so you can't really see any trains. But yeah, no, having this open air center, basically, where you're very bright and very airy, it serves as like a public meeting place, is just kind of reminiscent of it. Obviously, you don't have to deal with Chinese customs to get on the subway, which is nice, but regardless, just reminded me of it. So here we'll go back into the Oculus from the other side. I'm not even going to pretend I know which side that is. It's just the side we're at. So anyway, yeah, just to fill you in, on what is going to be upcoming with this channel. I'm actually going to be going back to California here at the beginning of August. I intend to do another set of videos on the California high-speed rail system, as well as many other projects that I've already covered on this channel, such as the Los Angeles Purple Line, Crenshaw LAX line, which may or may not open in some form this year, and the regional connector, which obviously those projects are pretty popular. I've gotten quite a bit of views out of them. Here you can see is the some other subway line that I missed. But we're doing this in one shot. We're just going to see how it goes. And let me know if this is something you'd like to see more of, because I did a couple other walking videos when I was in New York. And I can certainly do more when I'm back in California. I did one video previously walking around the Transway Transit Center in San Francisco. And I got a few views. I think some people enjoyed it. I didn't do any talking, so if you don't want to hear me talk, let me know, and I can put out videos like this in the future that are just ambient noise. I might have to throw a little music on areas where I would risk getting a copyright strike or something like that. But yeah, just let me know what your thoughts are on this type of video. But anyway, yeah, going back to California, I'm looking forward to it. It's not going to be fun vacation. No, my last two vacations have all been work. I've enjoyed them, but it hasn't been relaxing like at all. I'm kind of kicking around the idea of vlogging this next trip. So if you want to see a vlog, see how I operate, how I do my filming, because I've spent quite a bit of time doing it. I'm not saying I'm good at it. I just it takes a lot of time. Like last year when I was in California, that's a nice shot. It's a very pretty building, but last year when I was in California, I did my Purple Line and Regional Connector video all in one day. I spent a couple of days in the city, though. I also went down and did a little bit of the Crenshaw LX line, but yeah, it just takes a lot of time. And my California high-speed rail videos, I want to try and document the entire section, CP construction packages 1 through 4 that are currently under construction. I will do my best. I didn't get the whole thing. I probably got 75% of it last year with the drone, and that took 2 full days, like 8 to 5 nonstop, not even breaking for lunch. So filming that was quite a bit of work, but I'm very happy that I was able to. And I also realized that I completely failed as far as YouTubing goes, because I just did the drone flyover videos, and I didn't do like a video talking about the project or giving a brief overview of what the state the construction was in. So I'm definitely going to try and do that this year. It'll take a lot more time to edit than just a simple drone flyover video, but it's worth it to me. I figure that would probably do well. You can see the PATH station right ahead. It's, as far as subway stations go, I don't think you can beat it. I don't know what the platforms look like because I've never even actually ridden PATH. It's one of the systems that I haven't gotten to yet. And when I shot this footage, I was actually just in New York City for like 6 hours max. I wasted most of that time going to Jamaica Yard, Jamaica Subway Maintenance Yard in Queens. But I don't know. That video, it's doing well now, especially since the R211s just got delivered. That's pretty exciting news. I've been watching a lot of videos of that. And I actually just watched a video of them moving the train out of the yard by a Mr. Rail fan. It was a bit of a kind of no frills video. It was some jumpy moves and stuff like that, but it was actually really interesting. I really enjoyed seeing the train that I had seen here in Lincoln, Nebraska, actually where it's supposed to be in New York City. It would have been nice to see it in person, but seeing it on YouTube is almost as good. And if I remember correctly, I think it was Curbed. It was pretty critical of this building when it opened. I think they even did a piece before the mall station thing actually opened, and they were talking about how it was basically just a glorified underground passageway, which is the section that we're walking in right now. Obviously, the PATH station, as we just saw, was very nice, but this building was not cheap. It was over $1 billion. Over two, I'm not 100% sure. Not going to take the time to look it up because I'm just shooting from the hip on this one. But yeah, as far as making videos go about topics that have nothing to do with what you're talking about, I figure this is why not. I kind of reminds me of the time that I went to a concert here in Lincoln when I was in high school, and I'd gotten to the concert. I believe it started like 7 o'clock at night, but we'd gotten there like 1 or 2 in the afternoon just to get good seats because it was general admission. And they let the first 20 people actually go up and meet the bands and get something signed by them, which was awesome. I was really happy I got to do it, but I didn't have anything to sign. I had a Motion City Soundtrack T-shirt that I was wearing, but I wasn't going to see Motion City Soundtrack, so I actually have a Motion City Soundtrack T-shirt that was signed by Panic at the Disco and Dashboard Confessional and Plain White Tees and The Cab. But yeah, I'm sure they thought that was incredibly stupid or insulting, or I have no idea what Brandon Urie thought when he signed my Motion City Soundtrack T-shirt. I hope he got a kick out of it. I was incredibly starstruck, and I think I only said like, "Hey man," or something like that. I can't remember, but it was a great experience. Good memories. Not sure if anybody is finding this video enjoyable. If you are, let me know. If not, thanks for clicking on it and watching like 5 seconds. I appreciate it. It counts as a view. They all count the same. So anyway, yeah, back to California. I'm gonna obviously, go to LA, shoot the California high-speed rail construction in the Central Valley. So, excuse me, San Joaquin Valley. I made that mistake earlier. Somebody freaked out on me that I didn't say San Joaquin. I just said Central Valley, but who cares? You can't win them all. And then, of course, I'll be going back to the Bay Area and shooting another Caltrain electrification update video. That was actually my second video of all time, and on this channel, and I did really well. So I feel the need to keep it up, even though it's only an annual update, and there's people in the Bay Area that can go and film it all the time. I still enjoy making it. I think some people enjoy it. So here we are at I don't know what this mall or whatever shopping center is called, but it's clearly the much fancier version of it. Brookfield Place. How about that? That's good to know. But yeah, we're just kind of using this as a corridor to walk through, just like the Oculus Center. We're not going to be staying in this mall very long. But and then as far as later in the year, I'm actually going to be the Northgate. The Northgate light rail line is scheduled to open in October, in early October. So I've actually booked tickets for that. I'm looking forward to going out there because Washington and Oregon are the last 2 states in the continental U.S. that I have not been to. So I'm really looking forward to going and seeing those 2 states. And you can definitely be sure that I'm going to do a video about the Northgate extension. And I'm going to film as much in Seattle as I can. It's going to be a real quick trip. I'm only going to be there like a couple of days, but I'm going to try and make the most of it. And then I'm going to take the Cascades down to Portland and see Portland, since I've never been there either, and film what I can there. I don't believe there's any actual new construction projects going on currently. There might be some upgrades or new stations or something that I can film there, but either way, I just want to see Portland. I've never been there. But here we are outside. This is an incredibly beautiful day out, and the weather was really nice, actually. I believe it was somewhere in the mid-70s, high 70s. Either way, it was wonderful. You wouldn't be able to tell by those people that are wearing coats, but I'm from the Midwest. It gets cold. I'm used to cooler temperatures. Maybe it was only in the 60s. I don't know. But yeah, so I'll be going up to Seattle, not back to, in October for the Northgate extension. And there's a rumor that the extension of the Blue Line in San Diego will be opening in late November. like the 21st is what I have heard. So I really hope that holds up because I'm going to San Diego in November. So uh, I've basically booked up the rest of the year, and then probably January and February of 2022 with videos that I'm going to try to edit out as quick as possible. But even for a topic that I've already covered, still have to write a new script based on the footage that you have, and so it really takes an incredible amount of time. But yeah, as far as my Maryland Purple Line video goes, I'm really excited about it. I've been putting it off. This is the last big video. I've still got a couple more from my East Coast trip that I need to do, but the Gold Line in Charlotte will take no time, hardly at all, I don't think, because of the footage that I got. It's a streetcar line, and the tracks are done, so I was able to drive the whole thing in one shot. It shouldn't be too difficult to edit a video out for that, but I'm sure I'm going to be eating my words here in a week or two. But anyway, and I've got a video about the Silver Line extension of the WMATA Metro, which I need to do a video on, but like, oh my gosh, it was really hard to try and get any kind of footage because the tracks run through the median of the Dulles Expressway. And so I've got footage of driving that whole length of the expressway out to Dulles, and I've got some video of the Dulles airport area where the station will be. But like, yeah, that whole road was really expensive, and like all of the stations, the station footprints are huge because they're commuter stations out in the suburbs, and so the station footprints actually take up a lot of space. So we'll see what I can salvage out of that. I'm not sure because, like, yeah, the entrances to the station campuses were closed off, so I couldn't even get close to the station. But we'll see how it goes. There you can see New Jersey on the other side of the Hudson River, looking great, actually. It's a pretty nice skyline, even though it's obviously a little bit less impressive than New York's, which we'll be turning around and looking at right now. But anyway, if you like this video, let me know. I can certainly put up more of them. Anyway, I just want to hear your thoughts on it. Hear your thoughts on Oculus. Let me know in the comments. If you want to do Patreon, subscribe, or not, doesn't matter to me. But anyway, I'll be seeing you all next week with a video on the Maryland Purple Line, and I'll see you all soon. Thanks a lot for watching.